overall though, the world where you in and for grow for come up as
Yeah.
say, all right then, I am investing and I realize that you have been championing something that I don't see anybody else championing in Jamaica, and that is why us who are living abroad
Mm-hmm.
are not investing in Jamaica. You never said we're not sending money back to Jamaica
Exactly.
because from I was in college, I went to UA, I graduated UA, and I always heard that I think remittances
Yeah,
is
man.
like the second largest income source when
For
come to Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
And you are saying that if we just invest a little piece of that
Yeah.
into the economy or into investing, the country would be
It really could be different. And so the way I talk about it, we always chasing foreign money.
yeah.
That's really what it is. Foreign direct investment. That's what everybody talks about, FDI. And what I talk about is DDI, Diaspora Direct Investment. When I go and speak to a white rich American to convince them to invest in Jamaica or anywhere else, but especially Jamaica, Barbados, Bahamas, they immediately think about beach. Well, what would I invest in down there? Is it tourism? Is it call centers?
Yeah.
That's like when last you go to Jamaica, you never look around and see all these people making money and think where they eat, where them bank. You never think about the phone them use. You have to think where they use internet. Those are all companies making money. To me, is a no-brainer. They have this resort district. I think that Jamaica is just for the resort type of things. And I said, okay, great. Once I said, here are the opportunities, I'm saying, oh, that's interesting. But is it safe? I don't know the country. I don't know the culture. So what Warren Buffett would say is that that's a 7-foot bar that I have to jump over to convince them to invest down there.
Yeah.
But we in the Jamaican diaspora don't invest down there with no money I make. We can buy some real estate. We can support something. We can buy Grace Kennedy stock. We know this stuff.
Yeah.
So I have a 1-foot bar to step over. I don't need to convince them why investing in Jamaica makes sense, right? During the late 2000, this is 18, 19, Jamaica had the best performing stock exchange in the whole world for 5 years, according to Bloomberg. And I have people saying, wow, when I say, yeah, it was Jamaica, Vietnam, and then America. Really? You have a stock exchange? That's how the white people are. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, no, wow. But Jamaicans know that we have a stock exchange. And their question is, yo, what we should buy on the stock exchange? We have not focused enough on investing, though. Most of the companies down there that want our money in the diaspora, I used to work for a few of them, and design products for them. They want us to give our savings down to Jamaica, which now earn no interest,
None.
right? Whereas if the account go dormant,
As a matter of fact, talking about that, we see recently that you can be giving your savings and then 12 million of it just disappear. So, but that is a story for another
boss,
time.
and we have some things, and that is, and that comes up, and the way it was all, and this is a regulated one. This wasn't an unregulated investment. The way them treat you saying, and the rest of the people in SSL, that has scared a number of people from investing down there. It's like, well, if it can happen with a regulated company,
if it can happen with a national
and with
hero.
a national hero, because that the man is, and then they respond that way. The response was horrible, the way them treat him and all the other people, and I will always complain about that. People going to get vexed with me with certain political parties. I don't care. It should never have been treated that way. And I go to these places. Imagine somebody, so there's somebody up here in Palm Beach. He wanted to invest in Blue Mo. He asked me to meet me in Aventura, apartment down this side. So he took me to my favorite Italian restaurant at Aventura Mall. And he came with a book of questions. And I said, mate, you have 2 pages of questions? He said, yeah, we have an hour-and-a-half meeting. And I asked some of my friends, so if you could meet with somebody who meets with a billionaire, have a billionaire as his mentor, right? Michael Leach is his mentor. What questions would they ask him? And then he wrote all these questions in his book. And so it's funny, one of the guys that gave him some of the questions plays dominoes with Usain Bolt. And first what he said to the guys, oh, so I'm going to meet with this guy who invests in Jamaica, thinking of investing in his company. And the first thing the person said was, yo, remember the man named the Bolt, So there are a lot of Jamaicans who rightfully have that concern. It hurt the country, and we have to deal with that. So when him said, no, man, it's this guy named David Mullings from Blue Wall Capital, the man said, yo, I know me sending the man IG so you can link the man. Yo, ask him them 2 questions and big him up for buying shares in K-League Group that own a stake in Usain Bolt's Traction Records and want to try franchises up here. We need to be investing in stuff like that. Think about that. Usain Bolt's Traction Records sitting in Jamaica right now. Wants to franchise in America and Canada, in the UK. why wouldn't we as Jamaicans own a piece of that? The whole time Bahama Breeze was up here not using our jerk sauce from Jamaica. You know, tastes like jerk chicken. But that's why them go bankrupt.